Oh, yes. That's the one I wanted to get
terrible.
to. Okay. Read it to us, Connor.
A church battling coronavirus restrictions was destroyed in a fire that investigators believe was arson. In addition, investigators found graffiti on the lot that read, "Bet you stay home now, you hypocrites."
Wow.
Hold on a minute. I'm trying to measure my response. I'm trying to.
I still don't understand it. I don't.
It's Friday, and I want to go home in a good mood, and I want to go home and spend the weekend with my family, and so I'm measuring my response right now, because for those of you that don't know me, this stuff really does, like, it gets to me, it bothers me, it affects me, I take it with me, because again, when you live your life like I do, like I'm a super passionate guy. There's nothing in my life that I do that I don't give everything to. I'm an addict. In case those of you don't know my story, like I am an addict. So there's nothing in my life that I can just do with a little bit of who I am. And so I'm trying to like measure my response. This is practicing for the next level, right? I'm trying to not just go full blown crazy. But I love some of the language there that I read. They believe it was arson. They believe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wonder what gave them that belief. Oh, maybe because the idiots spray painted their motive on the wall. So can we not say it was a fact that it was arson?
Why do we care if this church wants to meet and assemble and
No, in America, let me ask you a better question. In America, why don't you care that churches were banned from assembling? In America, why don't you care that the rights given to you by the Constitution of the United States, by the Bill of Rights, by fill in the blank,
First Amendment,
everything that we stand our country on, as Americans, why don't you do everything you can to mobilize and support this church? Like, the only reason the church is not meeting and hasn't met since this started is out of the kindness of their heart to, well, honestly, I believe a belief that meeting would have endangered more people. Mm-hmm. It had nothing to do with being told to do so. Because let me tell you something, you cannot be told not to meet in a church. A church cannot be told to stop meeting, which is why, to my Muslim brothers and sisters, I've got no problem with them continuing to meet on a regular basis through Ramadan. You know why? Because the Constitution, the men and women that I stood next to and watched die or whatever, that came home in a casket, those men and women fought and died for your right to do whatever you want to do Sunday morning, regardless of a pandemic.